what we can actually see in the brain map is going to be different regions of the brain. One is called like the amygdala. So when we have had trauma or any type of actually overwhelm in the past that is too much for our body's ability to cope from that stressor or that overwhelm, then our amygdala is going to remember that, so that in the future, we don't want to go through that again, right? Like I was uncomfortable, I was overwhelmed, I wanted to do everything in my power to avoid something like that again. And so we can actually see in the brain map when that amygdala is going to be in that upregulated state.
Is that like a trigger, technically?
Yeah, so like typically with a trigger, if we look at amygdala and then something called our hippocampus and our prefrontal cortex. So our amygdala is going to be that alarm bell that is, I call it like on fire. So if it's on fire, it's like, okay, there's been a loop that hasn't been closed of a past trauma. Then our hippocampus is going to be that memory center that we want to remember that. And typically when a trigger happens, it's because that hippocampus, when we have those memories, ideally it's like filed away nice in the logical order and they're kind of closed. But when it's been too overwhelming and we can't close that loop, it's almost like all these files are open. And so when we get a trigger, our brain goes right back into it of like, am I actually going through that episode or time frame right now? Or are we just feeling the emotions of it? And what happens between those two when the amygdala is on, the hippocampus isn't working as well, so we don't know memory versus current state. Also, our prefrontal cortex, which is the rational part of our brain, also turns off. So we have like this fire trigger, and then we don't have our rational or memory bank that's associated with actually being able to modulate our response in that situation.